are really quite often about skin care and menopause and midlife. You know, what is actually happening to our skin as we age. You know, we've got the aging process going on, but also when women come into perimenopause, menopause and postmenopause, you know, there's a lot of other things that are going on with the skin. So what I wanted to do was really just to discuss what is happening and a good daily skincare routine that can really help to keep your skin in good condition. Because what you need to think about as you age is that you really need to start looking after your skin a little bit more. It needs a little bit more love and affection. I'm a beauty therapist and a nutritional therapist, so I've really worked with skin health, you know, from the outside and from the inside. But what we see is as we come into the menopause transition, or as we come into midlife, when things start happening with our hormones, we can start to see changes in the skin. And this can be seen in many different ways. It can be seen as dryness. You know, estrogen is needed for the sebaceous flow on the skin. You know, we need our sebaceous glands to produce oil on the skin. And when we have a decline in estrogen, this can affect sebaceous flow. Sebaceous, sebum is the oil that protects our skin and moisturises our skin naturally. We also see that the skin can become more sensitive. You know, our skin becomes more delicate, it becomes thinner due to many factors, but one of them being due to the decline in estrogen and progesterone. Because we have got the aging process going on here as well, which we can't forget about, which obviously has an effect on the skin. But something interesting as well is that estrogen and progesterone are needed for the synthesis of collagen and elastin, and they're really what keeps the skin nice and firm, nice and supple. You know, it stops our skin from sagging. And we might find as we age that all of a sudden, you know, that we find that the skin is aging. We see fine lines, we see wrinkles appearing that we didn't have before. And it's shown in statistics that we lose up to 30% of collagen in our skin in the first 5 years of menopause. So the skin becomes looser, saggier, we lose the tone in the skin. We can see pigmentation on the skin. We can see dark pigmentation areas on the skin. We can get allergies that we never had before. Estrogen is needed to modulate the immune system. So when we have a decline in this hormone, we can find that we maybe react to something that we never had a problem with before. So there's a lot of things going on that really affect our skin. And another area that I see a lot in my clients is puffiness. You know, dark circles and puffiness around the eye area. Even if you've had a good night's sleep, you can wake up and you can really feel that you've got this puffiness and dark circles around the eye area. So that's really what we see mainly on the skin as we age and as we go through the menopause transition. There is actually hair growth as well. You know, we get hair where we don't want it and we lose it where we do. Because testosterone can become dominant during this transition, this can stimulate facial hair growth. So we can develop hair growth on the chin, on the upper lip area. And unfortunately, we can lose hair on our head. And that's obviously where we want it. So all of these things can be affected as we go through the menopause transition. So the good news is there's a lot of things that you can do. So what I want to talk about today is having a good skincare routine. Because how you look after your skin at home is very important. So to start with, you know, if you're not used to using products, then obviously you don't want to be suddenly buying 6 or 7 products because it will be overwhelming. But the key thing with skin health and looking after your skin is having a good cleanser. And as we age with the dryness in our skin, it's good to have a cream cleanser, because this isn't as dehydrating to the skin. So a cleansing cream, and you basically use that in the morning and in the evening, and you massage that into the skin to remove any makeup or dirt on the skin. And then you can either remove that with a tissue or like small sponges that you can wash and remove your makeup with. You also really need to use an eye makeup remover. Now, I know a lot of people use their cleansing product around the eye area, but it can be a bit too thick and rich for that area, and that can actually contribute to puffiness around the eyes. So really having a Pacific eye makeup remover is very good, because it's been developed for the delicate eye area. So you want to cleanse with a cleansing cream, and then remove your eye makeup and lipstick with an eye makeup remover. And then we do what we call toning. Now, I know a lot of people say, why do I need to have a toner? What a toner does, it actually regulates the pH of the skin. So it's the final step in your cleansing routine. So it is actually very important to use a toner. And what I would recommend for someone in menopause, the menopause transition, is an alcohol-free, hydrating toner. We do all have different skin types. So the best thing really is to go to a professional and have a skin analysis, and then they can recommend specific products for your skin type. But in general, you really need a cleansing product, an eye makeup remover, a toner. So that's your cleansing, which you should do in the morning and in the evening. Obviously in the morning you're not going to have eye makeup on, but you should cleanse and tone in the morning. And then what you would do is you would apply a serum, maybe, depending on how advanced you want to be in your skincare routine. A serum can contain active ingredients that really moisturise and hydrate the skin. And then you would apply your day cream over the top. Really important that your day cream has an SPF in, at least an SPF 30. Research is showing that we need an SPF with 30 in. Most day creams have that in now, but you need a good day cream with sunscreen in, and you would use that every day of the year. So that's your day care routine. One thing you shouldn't forget is eye product. An eye cream for around the eye area. Again, this is very delicate. This should be applied morning and night. So at night, you would then remove your makeup with your cleansing products that we spoke about. And this is, at the night, you can really feed your skin. So this is where you want like a really lovely active serum. I'm a big fan of retinol, which is fantastic for women as we age, because it's got so many benefits. It's very anti-aging amongst other things. One area of caution there, if you're not used to using retinol products, be a little bit careful in the beginning, because it takes a while for your skin to get used to it. So just be a bit cautious. You could use it a couple of times a week in the beginning rather than every day. So you'd apply a really lovely nourishing serum, you'd apply your eye cream, and then you apply a night cream. Now, a night cream is full of active ingredients, and this is what's really going to nourish your skin at night, you know, while you're sleeping. So you can use night creams that have a lot of these wonderful active ingredients in. Hyaluronic acid, for example, is a lovely moisturising ingredient, super for drier skin as we age. And then you can use weekly different sorts of exfoliations at home and different masks. Now, I know that sounds like a lot for someone that's not using skincare, but just start with a couple of products. I would really recommend that you get your cleansing routine right, and then maybe just start with one moisturiser rather than buying the whole lot at once, because it can be quite overwhelming. So think about, we need to look after our skin. We need to care for it daily to really stop our skin becoming dry, and you know, the effects of the environment that we live in has a lot of effect on our skin. So I hope that's been helpful and will help to improve your skin during midlife.